We don't back down. Don't back down, no, we don't back down. Better watch what you say, cause we don't back down. Don't back down, and we won't back down. Better watch what you say, cause we don't back down.
Ain't no backing down, let me back in town. Back in crib, have me put your ass, leave a seat. They come back around, hating on this, that ain't lucrative. Ain't no duplicate, roll up on you in the older shit. All this stupid shit, fuck the foolishness. Keep the hammer like we see the shit. We ain't got it, like a solid clip. Let the llama slip, rip a bunch of open conglomerate. We just dominant, real life saints of Christ. That's who I'm rhyming with. Lyrical anomalies, even a rap of prodigy. Where your body beats you to set me up economically. But real is obsolete and the fake is taking the higher seat. So I'm cutting ties and cutting throats, and I gotta be U.P.K to the death. Who wanna follow me? March with them days and text. I'm bringing cavalry, bringing nominee. You can't see me, you need optometry. They ain't got the vision, I'm burying my opposition. Carry my fallen warriors and my spirit is risen. Niggas is pushing lies for people with politics. They talking about building walls, I'm breaking barriers. Listen, with every verse that I log in the database of my wisdom, for every brother that's solid, who's up to wait in this vision. I know that you had it hard, I know about the life you living, and I ain't backing down for shit. Just keep on wishing, never turn my back on my brothers. I never will hold it down for my brothers. Still waiting on that appeal. Hold your crown, hold your head, you know it's a heavy crown. Keep it real, even if you deep water, you never drown. You became team, we had to defend the titles. Murder any camp in our castle, check the vitals. We live in every word, we promise about the Bible. And only thing soft is the sugar full of this rape. Right down, we don't back down. They don't watch what you say, cause you know we smack clowns. Not feeling chilling in the background right now. They don't watch what you say, cause we don't back down. Don't back down, no, we don't back down. They don't watch what you say, cause we don't back down. Don't back down, and we won't back down. Better watch what you say, cause we don't back down. I represent two niggas with crucial intent. No excuses, just a man crucial. How to get loose with this pen, I never back down. Too many soldiers in the background. I just ran for some straight down. It's happening now. I pull shots with a captain now. Bet you're ready to win in a war. Four thrones in the crown, so we coming down. Listen, these niggas are be hard on their timeline. When you see them, they on that time. Ain't no rest. Because they don't know you can't stop. When you ready to die, I'm thinking likewise. Cause you never go to war with the other rise. Niggas should've heard your tongue, I ain't trying to run. Ain't no fear in this black mind. And before being coward, I flatline, nigga. Live by the law, die by the letter. I'm hopeless, free flow, better, tone for the better. Straight roll, sticky, spit, blow for the cheddar. Go to war anywhere, whenever, with whoever. War like Stab. I keep serves and spikes all over my clothes, it's like Shredder. And if I die, I'll be sure that my soul ain't got no error. It ain't got no better. Ain't got no love for niggas in mass terror. Big pen and rubber. So absurd, I keep my word that I deserve, I be better. Cause these niggas ain't fit. It's been a bit of liquor with the warriors that roll with. It's you. I know they mad that we late. Can't be corrected off the sway. Know what it is, you with it and get fake.
They look right down, we don't back down. They don't watch what you say, cause you know we smack clowns. Not feeling chilling in the background right now. They don't watch what you say, cause we don't back down. Don't back down, no, we don't back down. They don't watch what you say, cause we don't back down. Don't back down, and we won't back down. Better watch what you say, cause we don't back down.
Watch what you say, cause we don't back down.
Yo, hey, yo, never will I stop till I'm dead in the box. Don't believe me, nigga, nigga, just watch. Cause this nigga been ready since he fell out the swap. Been hopped off the porch and then stepped on the block. I'm from when niggas getting murdered by the neighborhood watch. Cause they ain't scared of repercussions, just expect us to march. So I ain't mad when they tell me nigga murdered the cop. I'm not saying that it's wrong, I'm not saying it's not. They need a reason to think twice before they fire a shot. I say the white man and the devil is connected to God. I won't be burning up all the churches, yeah, they rock. And the Lord gives them every evil thing that he got. I'm on my worst behavior, crime more than the skater. They know we got that flavor, just like Kyle's and Jada. I'm back that no words are acting like a fucking charade. Please, do me a favor, don't do me any favors. I come through all like a bridges like an Indian raider. They know I'm deep but never even been a flippin' on radar. Even Jesus had a traitor, so I watch him betray. That's my foot in my favorite nigga. Fuck all you haters, break my creator. say it got you more than you thinking it's old keto. It's the team feel like a beetle, but it's not bingo. Feel like a black king, bro. Got the streets to pick up my next single. Philly with the lingo, talk like a fucking dog. Never with the law, my mouth back, shook it all. Rap so tall, they get smoked like hookah bars. Do my thing in full strength, like Duke Cars. We can't get rid of the certified in the river. We gon' keep on killing you, make your haters so make you jig. Cause I ain't even stand, I ain't feeling you. Step up in the ring with the chance, they gon' be willing you. Paralyzed, look in my eyes, there ain't no bitch here when we ride, and drive, and then we switch gears, lead the spot teamed up, rappers getting cleaned up. Niggas say they married the streets, since I their prenup. Came here, get you for everything that you want. Make you up to the pit, leave that to be your home. Back in the rebuke, get you for a couple loans. Cops started holding, blood getting deported. Now it's too late to think about what's important. Used to be money and hoes and new Jordan. Now it's all indictments, lawyers and who's informant. But they isn't known, it's so much up on your head. Yeah, told you when you came like this, your mama said. Hated that you had that toast, you wanted bread. You believe that you got real close, one of them dead. Yeah, the other got his own, they coming, don't run his head. But that's the life you chose, not the life you gotta eat. Tell your wife by they sleep, for the house for the sheep. I'll never be a victim, I'll never see in defeat. Never lead a war, my focus but you don't need. I die like a man, and never on things that deep. You turn the boys to men, I turn the man to a sheep. And yeah, I'm the rival, but in the magazine. While you back is rapping, you play for a different team. Niggas off their backbone, some of them can't come back home. Kids want to talk their dad, they go to track home. Only way they talk, really straight to New York, showing discipline. And you ain't never missing a mark. True story. Yo. She didn't care for the easies and the truths. Tired of the lies past told over organs. Her father just passed, so hard at it. She would struggle with her mother to come up with the rent. Passed the only $100, something make sense. She heard a little story that was something like this. What's your nationality? Come and get a fire. Did you know we got a dog-skinned Messiah? The devil is deceitful and the white man is a liar. Now she wanna study just to get her knowledge higher. A few months passed and she ain't over. Since she saw the burden, they would argue with each other. My mother doesn't understand, I'm not in the car. She needs to respect myself. This is a nice place where nobody knows. Everything.
You ain't gotta pass nothing over. You just out the way. He ready. You ain't ready. You ready to pass that? Don't pass. Nathan. All right. Any questions? Somebody check the board. Check the make sure ain't no questions on there.
Hold on, you got it?
Let me get a water if I could. Kaya, pour me a small shot of that joint back there.
The refrigerator, you want to go temperature?
Yeah.
Which one?
The brown.
Oh.
Any questions, Avalon? No. All right. Have a brother load the refrigerator up. Kayash, have a brother when they come load the refrigerator with some water, right? This way we ain't gotta be drinking warm water. Okay, yeah, just pour me a small shot, Kayash. No, I don't drink that cheap stuff. We live on the all right, where we at? No questions. So we know what we got to deal with right away. Let's pull the story on the yeah, everybody heard about the tornado, right?
Come on.
So let's get a small brief rundown on how many people got killed. Let's find out the death total of the tornado, if we could, and how many people were killed, how many states it went through as well. Right. The what, brother? Yeah, let's get the precepts ready for the Lord storm. I only got the precepts. Give me your first one. I won't. Give me if it be evil in the city, the Lord have done it. All right. All right, well, you got the on the Mother Nature.
Come, sir.
When these type of things happen, our listeners out there, welcome you to another I.S.U.P.K class out of Chicago. I'm Captain Mal Quad. We're gonna definitely talk about that storm. We're also gonna talk about all these UFO sightings that they keep having. You know what I'm saying? That's the so-called, that's our oppressor, you understand, prepping you, you know what I mean, for the war that's about to take place with Christ, the angels, and the so-called U.S. military, the Air Force, as they would call it. All right, they getting you prepped for that, Ron.
The death toll. And,
you got a death toll. Okay,
what's
the death toll of the tornado that just happened?
100 and counting.
100 and counting, which really mean 1,000 and counting. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what that mean. They for sure gonna scale back the number. You know what I'm saying? So it's 1,000 and counting for sure. How many states did it go through? Let's see. Go ahead, around 5. What's the 5 states it went through? I know Illinois, Kentucky. Was it Ohio? Everybody got a little taste of it. Also, to the now, who do they try to give it? When these type of storms happen and these disasters happen with earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, all these different things that take place, whom does our oppressor try to give the credit to when these things happen? Who knows? Around?
Mother Nature.
Say it again.
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature. You see what I'm saying? Which is totally, that is meant to do what? Discredit the Most High. Okay, well today the Lord gonna get his credit for these storms. The Lord gonna get his credit, you know what I'm saying, for the destruction. And we're gonna break it down to you on why the Lord is causing tornadoes to happen. You understand why the Lord is causing earthquakes and causing the coronavirus to happen? Because the Lord is about to take America and throw it in the garbage can. That's where this place is going. The earth gonna be here. You understand? The sky still gonna be here. People still gonna be here. But the power structure of America, as you know it, is going in the frying pan where it belongs. All right, and we're gonna get into it. What we got first? Let's go where you got first. Let's read up on this whole. I'm gonna have the brother read up on this whole thing about Mother Nature and where Mother Nature, the whole mental thing about Mother Nature, where it comes from. Okay, hold on one second.
Come.
I'm about to call you back, brother. Teach class. I'm teaching class right now. I'm teaching an online class. I'll call you back. No so logo. Go ahead,
Come.
Make sure you read nice and loud.
Come. Gaia, the Greek goddess of the earth.
Here we go. You should have known. You should have knew that it had something with either the Greeks or the Romans. You should have known that already. The Greeks and the Romans are a people that are people that just made gods up out of everything.
Right.
You understand? The gods that they come up with is just something in their mind. These guys don't actually exist. They come up with a sky god. You understand? They come up with a water god. Now, you know what I'm saying? Mother Nature. Okay, let's go.
Come. Gaia is the primal mother goddess, complete in herself. The Greeks believe that an oath sworn by Gaia was the strongest, since no one could escape from the earth herself.
Who believed this?
The Greeks.
The who?
The Greeks.
The who?
The Greeks.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian. We not Greeks. Okay? Their gods are not our gods. So we ain't supposed to be giving credit to Mother Nature. Okay? We ain't supposed to be December 25th setting up no goddamn tree, you know what I'm saying, and paying homage, you know what I'm saying, to Winter Celius or whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? The whole notion of Christmas and all these things here. We ain't supposed to be doing that. And this is one of the main reasons why we suffering and on the bottom here in America, because we giving credit to other gods. Now, how in the hell you sitting in the Christian church reading the Bible, and all through the Bible, the Lord tell you that thou shalt have no other God but me? Ain't that what the Most High said? He said that. Go ahead, DA. What you
I just want
to
to say, like, while you bringing that out, like also karma too. You know what I'm saying? When things happen, they go bad. They always give credit to karma.
Yeah,
you know.
Right. Well, that's cool. I'm glad they give credit to karma because you know what I'm saying. What basically what karma is, what goes around comes around. That's what they say, right? I'm glad that they, you know what I'm saying, believe in karma because if you do, then you should know, you know what I'm saying, our oppressor and his people, America is going into slavery.
That's right.
That's karma. You believe in what go around, come around, then you should know that the Lord is about to get ready to deal with these people. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading now, we'll learn about Mother Nature.
Gaia was the strongest since no one could escape from the earth herself.
So she could what?
No one could escape from the earth herself.
Now, once again, this is something just made up. Somebody sat, you know what I'm saying, and just made this up. You know, sort of like the Marvel comics, you know what I'm saying, that brothers read, you know, where they talk about Thor and, you know, different brothers in the school. That's all fiction.
Right.
Thor and all these different things. And brothers be talking about the Marvel comics like they actually real. I feel like, well, goddamn. But that's that brother's thing. Go ahead. I don't want to get on nobody. Go ahead.
Although there are no existing temples to the Greek goddess of the earth, Gaia, there are many great art pieces in galleries and museums across the country depicting the goddess.
Okay.
Sometimes depicted as half buried in the earth. Gaia is portrayed as a beautiful, voluptuous woman surrounded by fruits and the rich earth.
Oh, and that's something she just so happened to be voluptuous, huh? Go ahead, read on.
That nourishes the plant life.
That do what?
Nourishes the plant life.
You understand? So like she's the reason, she's the cause and the reason, you know what I'm saying, why the plants grow and the trees grow. It's all because of Gaia or Gia, whatever her name is. Keep going.
Throughout history, Gaia was primarily worshipped in open nature or in caves. But the ancient ruins of Delphi, 100 miles northwest of Athens, on Parsinus Mountain, was one of the primary places she was celebrated. The people who would travel there in times of ancient Greece would leave offerings on the altar in the city. Delphi served as a culture meeting ground in the first millennium BC.
Is any meat? Where's the meat at? Where they came up with the term Mother Nature? You know what I'm saying? Or where they tried to give credit to it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just skip up to that part. We just want to go over this because once again, Mother Nature ain't in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? There is no Mother Nature. Everybody should understand that. The only thing it is the Most High power. That's who rules the earth. That's who determines, you know what I'm saying, whether the weather is good, whether the weather is bad, or whether it's destruction or not destruction. And we're gonna read it. All right. Let me know when you find the meat I will on. What you got, Brian?
Oh, I ain't got nothing yet.
I got something.
What you got?
Amos chapter 3, verse 6.
What's this? Okay. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a good one. Good one to start. All right, go ahead, brother.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Go ahead.
And the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city?
Shall there be what?
Shall there be evil in the city?
Great evil just happened. You know what I'm saying? In Kentucky, Illinois. You heard, if you read up on when the tornado came through, you heard about the candle wax factory. They had a bunch of Israelite brothers and sisters that worked in a factory that made candles or whatever. And when the tornado had came, when the warning of the tornado had came, they asked their managers and whatever, man, it's about to be a tornado. Can we go home? They told them, listen, you go home, you fired. Meanwhile, a tornado is coming through about to wreck shop. You understand? And they told them brothers and sisters that they could not leave. You understand? Like, once again, they go to show you how evil and wicked this place is. It's a tornado, man. You know, you ain't gonna lose that much money in them few hours that them brothers and sisters leave. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they told them brothers and sisters not to go home. Some of them brothers and sisters got killed. And if you see the picture of the place, it basically got decapitated. Have you seen the picture of the building? See if we can pull that up. Mike Malone. The picture of the factory that got destroyed in Kentucky. See if we can pull a picture of that up. All right. Wrong.
I think part of it, if I'm not mistaken, part of it was they couldn't have their phones on them, or they couldn't use their phones or something with their feet.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a horrible situation. You know what I'm saying? Read that one more time, DA.
Come from the top.
Oh, yeah.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6.
Yeah.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
What?
And the people not be afraid.
Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in a city?
Shall there be what?
Shall there be evil in a city? And the Lord hath not done it?
You know what?
And the Lord hath not done it?
Everybody understand. That was the Most High. Get the Most High hand for coming through with that tornado. See what I'm saying? And listen, he's the Most High is coming through with disaster in America because he has not forgot about the atrocities of what happened to our people. He ain't forgot about our people, you know what I'm saying, suffering on the slave ships, or when a woman during the time of slavery would have a baby just snatched out of her arms. Could you imagine that, sis? You know, you holding on to your 3- and 4-year-old. Meanwhile, here comes some master, some dirty white, some devil coming to snatch your baby out your arms that you would never see again, and to be sold into slavery. You see what I'm saying? Once again, you Christians, you black Christians and these different religions, you forgot about them things. You see what I'm saying? But matter of fact, get that from me. You know what I'm saying? What the Lord said, you may forget, but he hasn't. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Paraphrasing. You see what I'm saying? The Most High has not forgot about the atrocities that happened to the children of Israel. You understand? And he's going to punish this place slowly but surely. The same way he plagued, remember how he did ancient Egypt. Plagued them, until finally, you know what I'm saying, he destroyed Egypt. Well, America is going to be done the same way. And it's our job as the prophets of the Lord to go out on them street corners and let the people know exactly what happened. Mother Nature ain't doing none of this. Okay? The hell with Mother Nature.
That's right.
All right. Any more on this, DA?
Nah, so that's
all right. Drop that. You know what I'm saying? What you got, Avalon?
Slate, sir, you wanted the where Mother Nature came from?
Yeah. Give me that. Give me a few scriptures I came on the Lord's storms coming through. Go ahead, Avalon.
Come. The word nature comes from the Latin word natura.
Also give for me what the Lord said, there's no other God with me. All right, go ahead, Avalon.
Come. The word nature comes from the Latin word natura, meaning birth or character. In English, its first recorded use in the sense of entirety was in 1266.
Okay.
And the personification of Mother Nature were widely popular in the Middle Ages. The earliest written usage is in Messenia Greek, Maga, meaning Mother Gaia, written in Linear B syllabic script, 13th or 12th century BC in Greece. The pre-Socratic philosophers had invented nature when they abstracted the entirety of the phenomena of the world as a singular.
Who invented this? Say it again. Who invented it?
Slightly, sir.
Slightly. The earliest written usage is Machaea Greek, Mother Gaia, written in Linear B syllabic script, 13th or 12th century BC in Greece. The pre-Socratic philosophers had invented nature when they abstracted the entirety of the phenomena of the world as a singular.
Everybody understand? Like these are some cats, some Greek scholar philosophy that invented Mother Nature. Man, this is something once again that man invented. You understand? Go ahead, DA.
So basically, what they're saying is that they came up with a way to invent this Mother Nature to give her all the credit for all the singular things that happened with the planet.
That's it in a nutshell. And that's what heathens have to do. That's the whole point. The heathens have to make up. The heathens got to have a way to be able to explain why a tornado comes through. You see what I'm saying? Because You know what I mean? What they say, the mother, oh, she must be angry.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And what that does, that totally, you know what I'm saying, discredits the Most High. That totally discredit, you know what I'm saying? And when you discredit the Most High, now you can't explain that the Lord is bringing judgment to this place. So if you give the credit to Mother Nature, you have the people believe with it. That's just nature. It's just something that happens. Meanwhile, it ain't just something that happens.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is the Lord coming through killing, you know what I'm saying, and preparing the world and preparing the earth, you know what I'm saying, for the final battle that's about to take place.
That's right.
And to wake Israelites up, you know what I'm saying, to wake you Black Hispanics and Native American Indian up so you can come into the truth. Why long? You have some more? Go ahead, brother.
Later, medieval Christian thinkers did not see nature as inclusive of everything, but thought that she had been created by God.
Thought that she was
been created by God.
Lord have mercy.
Her place lay on earth, below the unchanging heavens and the moon. Nature lay somewhere in the center, with agents above her, angels, and below her, demons and hell.
Right. For
the medieval mind, she was only a personification, not a goddess.
You could drop that out. Yeah, I will on my hand. You understand? Now, once again, this is just something that, you know, somebody erected in their mind. It ain't no different from any brother, you know what I'm saying that he gonna make a comic book or that he gonna write something, you know what I'm saying, make up some stories, you know what I'm saying, to get, once he write it, then he take it and give it to poor people, and now poor people got something to believe in. Everybody understand? Because once again, you know what I'm saying, in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, we're gonna make sure that the Most High get his credit.
That's right.
Everybody understand? Go ahead.
I got a scripture, Jeremiah chapter 23 and 19.
Let's go.
Unlock, you got it.
Go ahead, brother. Read that.
Come on. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 19. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord.
Read that one more time.
Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury.
Hold on, before you get to do that, let's say it. I'm trying to see where it started. All right, we'll start 18.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 18. For who have stood in the counsel of the Lord?
For who have what?
For who have stood in the counsel of the Lord?
What is the counsel of the Lord? Who have stood in the counsel of the Lord? DA?
Is this talking about the actual counsel that he had, not a counsel that he got with the angels in the fourth dimension.
Shalom, General Lord Grezzo. Rhymes, General. Commonwealth Council. General, go ahead, you right back. I'm teaching an online class. So. Yes, sir. Look. Go ahead.
Come on. Is it talking about a person that listens to the instructions from the Lord?
Right. What would be the counsel of the Lord? What is it to stand in the midst of the counsel of the Lord?
Meaning that you do all the counsel of the Lord. Meaning.
Read it one more time.
Come on, sir. For who has stood in the counsel of the Lord?
Read on.
And has perceived and heard his word.
Go ahead.
Who has marked his word and heard it?
Who have what?
Marked his word and heard it.
Who? Okay. Who can answer that? Karyash?
Slight, sir. Someone who's following the law, statutes, and commandments is the one who is the counsel of the Lord. That's his instructions.
That get it. Give yourselves a hand. You're in the counsel of the Lord right now. You understand? What is it to stand in the midst of the counsel of the Lord? Why is the Lord even asking that? What is it to stand in the midst of the counsel of the Most High? I give it to you. To stand in the midst of the counsel of the Most High is to understand what the Lord wants done. You see, you're in the council of the Lord. Right now, we going over what? You know what I'm saying? Who brings the tornadoes? You know what I'm saying? Who brings the destruction in the earth? You the one who sits in the read it from the top one more time. Y'all looking at me like I got 3 heads up here.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 18.
Go ahead, brother.
For who has stood in the counsel of the Lord?
I will on. Who have stood in the counsel of the Lord?
The men in I.S.U.P.K.
Goddamn, give me my hand. See how simple that is. You the one that stood in the counsel of the Lord. When you stand in the midst of the counsel of the Lord, you understand what's going on in the earth. Read on.
Mm-hmm. And has perceived and heard his word.
What?
And has perceived and heard his word.
Not just hearing the word, but what else?
Perceived and heard his word.
I got you. But what is it to perceive and hear his word? Around
to hear his word and apply it to like what we doing in the I.S.U.P.K. by
to understand. You understand? You it's one thing to hear, right? It's a twofold. But you hear a lot of people hearing and they really not hearing. They know what the Lord say. You know what I'm saying? They got ears and what? Can't hear. They can't understand. You, on the other hand, you hear and you understand. Everybody is following. Read on.
Who has marked his words?
Who have what?
Who has marked his words
and
heard it?
What does it mean to mark the Lord's words? If you mark something, what are you doing? Ron?
From what I'm saying, you mark, so it's like you talking about it and going against it, trying to mark it.
No, not here. You understand? If the Lord, you know what I'm saying, when the Lord say he have marked the Ezekiel 9th chapter, the 4th verse, where the Lord said he had marked the heads of the saints. What does that mean right there?
Well, I mean, he put an identifying, he identified.
Right. You saw it. So read that part one more time.
Who has marked his word and heard it?
What does that mean? Go ahead.
And who made everybody understand what his word is? Who brought his word out?
Not quite. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. It's like what you're saying.
Imagine, you know what I'm saying, right? I ain't even get it, brother. Go ahead. Because I'm telling you, you ain't got it. That's why I just went on. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like how you were saying, Cap. Now you choosing the word of the Lord, like that's the truth and nothing else.
Get it, brother. Get it, brother. That's exactly what it is. To mark the word is like, imagine you know what I'm saying, you're reading something, you know how that people put boxes in it for you to check it, whether it's true or false. That's you. When you hear the word of the Lord, are you gonna mark the false box or the true box? Which one you gonna mark?
True.
Huh?
True.
Why are you gonna mark it to be true? What makes you know, you know what I'm saying, you hear the word of the Lord right now. What makes you, you know what I'm saying, know that what I'm telling you is the truth? Karaka?
It's like, sir, because we seeing these things come to pass that was told by the Lord. Yeah, and they come to pass.
Get a brother ahead. That's simple. And here you learn what? Sin is gonna die, sin is death. You go outside, what happened? The cat that's selling crack, what happened? He gets shot up. You be like, well, that was true. I learned that in class. You know what I'm saying? Cats who obey the word of the Lord, what do? You see them prosper in the earth. When I say prosper, meaning the things that happen to the people in the world don't happen to them. When I say prosper, I don't want you to think it always equate to money. You know what I'm saying? But you listen, you decent, whether you got a lot of money or you don't. Man, I don't know if you better look around you. You know what I'm saying? The people around you, your family members in hell. You know what I'm saying? They in drugs. You know what I'm saying? They celebrating holidays that the Lord is going to kill. Somebody one day, one of your family members is going to die on a chicken bone that they eating for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Most High don't want them celebrating Thanksgiving. You see, everybody understand? And here's the thing. The earth can no longer make the excuse that, oh, I didn't know no better. They can't say that no more. Why can't they say they don't know no better no more? Karaka.
Like it said, because like even with one of my friends in the world,
yeah,
he's like, man, what's going on? I
Yeah.
said, I'm telling him, I'm like, man, look, all this what's going on, the Lord ain't with this.
there you go.
You want to keep believing it?
Yeah.
Keep believing it, but I'm telling you,
The Lord
ain't with it.
Get a brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? Get a brother a hand. Goddamn. Can he get a hand? Yeah.
It's just in the scripture because it's been marked.
Listen, whatever the Lord say here in this Bible, is listen, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? The problem is, excuse me, everybody don't understand the Bible. Everybody get it? I keep reading.
God, so verse 19. Behold, a whirlwind.
A what?
A whirlwind.
What is a whirlwind? Who knows what a whirlwind? What's another way to describe it? Wrong. A tornado. You see what I'm saying? That's what a whirlwind is. Listen, if you just so happen to see a whirlwind before your eyes, it's probably gonna make you use the bathroom on yourself if it's close to you. I pray I don't ever have to look one. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I'm gonna keep watching ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I know the Most High is with me. I pray that He's with me. That's a better way to say it. You know what I mean? Because I'm obeying the Lord and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Everybody understand? So read that part one more time.
Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord.
Of the what?
Of the Lord.
The Most High is the one that's bringing the tornado. That listen, that's just one. Y'all people think probably, you know what I'm saying, well, we won't have, you know what I'm saying, no more for a while. That ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have more earthquakes. You're going to have more fires on the West Coast. You're going to have more tornadoes. You're going to have what? More diseases. You understand? They can't, you see with the coronavirus, they just keep mutating. When they think they got it, mutate again. Then we got it this time. Mutate again.
Right.
Everybody understand this? That's the Lord. Go ahead.
Also, another thing that marked the word is when you go to Matthew and it was talking about weather and earthquakes in diverse places.
There you go.
And then the times and all that. We in the dead of winter right now.
There you go.
What is a hurricane? What is a tornado doing in the dead of winter?
Right.
In these states that like Illinois, where it's really uncommon to even see it. Yeah. So it's just happening all around in diverse places. This is what we mark.
Well, I'm gonna say this: tornadoes are uncommon to see in the Chicago area. When you go out further, like downstate Illinois and all that, with them farms and all, they see them on a regular. Like St. Louis and the Midwest is where you're gonna get your most tornadoes. You see what I'm saying? But of course, the Lord came through this time and killed a lot of people out. Majority of the time, them tornadoes come through, you hear a few people dying, but not like this. I mean, that building. Did we get the picture of the building? Look at that. This is what happened. This is the candle wax factory here that they told them not to leave. Look at everything around it though. You see what I'm saying? This get a Most High hand. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we ain't giving the Most High. We don't want to say get a Lord a hand for. We pray that it wasn't a brother. Our brothers and sisters didn't die, but of course, you know what I'm saying. We giving the Most High a hand because we know that this is a sign of the times. Karumba.
Yeah, how many people died in the
They said 100 and counting, which really mean 1,000 and counting. Now, they ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They want to try to, once again, they ain't gonna give you the accurate number because they don't want to put fear into the people. You understand? They want everybody to think that everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? But America, you know what I'm saying? The days of America are numbered.
Right.
Everybody understand? Now, like the General YAHANNA was bringing out Monday night, now is the time, you know what I'm saying, where everybody, man, you better grab a hold of this truth like you ain't never did before. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, you know what I'm saying, riding on a bull, and you know you be riding that bull, and the people tell you, well, you get up there, don't let go. You know, you fall off that bull, you liable to get kicked in the head. He kick you hard enough, might kill you. But so you on top of that bull for dear life. I ain't ever rode one, but I can only imagine. You see what I'm saying? The truth is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Now that we are more closer to the end than ever before. You see what I'm saying? And we see these different things happening in the earth. Now is the time to get right with the Most High on a perfect level with no flaws.
That's right.
Demons you got, you better beat them. you better fight them. You better go to war with them. Everybody understand? I pray you understand. Let's go. Read more.
Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is going forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind.
Even a what?
Even a grievous whirlwind.
Everybody understand. You understand grievous. You understand fury. When that tornado come through, it ain't, you know what I'm saying, just a small little wind, you know what I'm saying, and everybody gonna be out there with blankets and flowers having fun. You're gonna be you're gonna hide in the basement. And some people, what they say, they getting in the bathtub. You're trying to get wherever you can, you know what I'm saying, for protection, right? Because the Most High is coming through. And what does this kill? This kills the whole perception that the Christian church put out here with God is all love. He ain't gonna hurt nobody. Oh, that's just mother nature. You know what I'm saying? We reading about a tornado right now. Let's go.
It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked.
It shall what?
It shall grievously fall upon the head of the wicked.
Everybody understand. What does that mean? Read that part again.
It shall grievously fall upon the head of the wicked.
What verse you at?
I'm in the middle of 19, sir.
So what does that mean? It shall grievously fall upon the head of the wicked. Unless somebody else get it. What does that mean? It shall grievously fall upon the head of the wicked. I belong.
It's like, sir, brothers, unfortunately, brothers and sisters that died from the tornado, that's judgment from Most High.
Get a brother a hand. You understand? That's the point. The people who die from the coronavirus is the ones who are not following the law, statute, commandments. The people who gonna die, you know what I'm saying, when these tornadoes come through, are the ones that are not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Everybody understand? Like, to be in the truth, you got to be a person that love life. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a person that wake up every morning and be thankful that you can open your eyes. You see what I'm saying? It's a stupid thing to not obey what the Lord says to do. Everybody understand? Any more on that?
Yes, sir.
Read on.
The anger of the Lord anger of the Lord.
The Lord is angry. You understand? The Lord is angry. That's why these tornadoes is coming. Keep reading.
The anger of the Lord.
Somebody else pick it up. What the brother doing? What he doing? Somebody pick up what he left.
Come, sir.
Go ahead.
The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
What does that mean? What he just read. The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed. Read it one more time.
The anger of the Lord shall not return until he executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
Until he had their what?
Performed the thoughts of his heart.
What does that mean? I wrong?
That means nothing gonna stop what the Lord about to do.
You right, but a little bit stronger. A little bit stronger breakdown. Read it one more time.
The anger of the Lord shall not return.
The anger of the what?
Of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
So he had what?
Performed the thoughts of his heart.
Anybody? Karaka.
So like, so if I could, it's just saying like the Lord ain't gonna let up until you recognize.
You on to it. You on to it, DA?
Sound like the Lord in his anger gave an order to an angel. And that angel ain't gonna let up until he completed this.
Of course, we know the angels do for sure. You know, the angels the one be behind the tornadoes and the earthquakes and all that. But it's just more simple than that. Read it one more time,
The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
Wrong.
The wicked is going to feel the wrath of the Most High. The Lord is
but you're missing the point. Go ahead.
Slice. So it's saying like the Lord has a hit list, and until everybody on that list is over with, judgment's still gonna keep reigning.
Yeah, and the Lord ain't gonna be satisfied, and that's the part y'all missing. Y'all right, but that's what the whole part where it says that his anger ain't gonna return, meaning the Lord is not gonna be satisfied until he destroy this place out. You understand? Right now, you gotta remember the Lord's anger been built up ever since we didn't went into slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we his children. He didn't want to have to whoop us. He didn't want to have to put us in this captivity, but he knew it had to happen. You see what I'm saying? It had to happen for us to be what? A good child. You understand? And to grow up and be a responsible adult. Now, after over 400 years of slavery, we ready to act right now. You understand? We didn't learn about history, and we done went through hell in this place. All the tribes then went through hell. Poor as could be, suffering, all of that. Now, a man with intelligence and a woman with intelligence, now we ready to obey the Most High. But so the Lord, this whole time, he watching everything which he is allowed the so-called white man, our oppressor, to do these things to us. But the whole time, he been sitting there angry at it. You understand? And his anger is not gonna go away until he execute judgment on this earth. Everybody understand? So when a tornado comes through, that's like helping to satisfy the Most High. Everybody understand? You satisfied by a carnal thing, what? Land with your woman. That's all you need there. You good to go. You see what I'm saying? You get a drink, some food. That's what satisfies you. What satisfies the Most High is bringing judgment on these heathens.
That's right.
You understand? Any more on that?
Come on, sir.
Go ahead, read, brother.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfectly.
Man, you talking about the Most High is you talking about a battle rapper. You got all these battle rappers and MCs, and you look at them as hard. You think Lil Durk and who these guys you like, Ryan? You think it's hard? King Von and Doug. You think these guys is hard? The Most High is hard. Everybody understand? Did you hear what he just said? Man, read that one more time. The Lord I'm saying right now.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfectly.
The latter days is talking about what? Karumgabar. What is the latter days talking about? The last days. You understand? Read it again.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfectly.
You shall what?
Consider it perfectly.
What does that mean? Who can answer that? You understand? You shall consider it perfectly. Karakar?
It's like I said, if I could, it's just saying like you should be focused and paying attention to what's going on. Yeah, when you start seeing these tornadoes and the coronavirus and all these different earthquakes happening, you understand? And look, the UFOs constantly in the sky. You gonna understand it, you know what I'm saying, without it. You gonna understand exactly what's going on. That's what the Most High saying. You ain't gonna be no trying to, people for the longest been trying to figure out what's going on. Well, I don't know, and Mother Nature. That's what you keep giving credit to Mother Nature. You're gonna be definitely in a state of confusion. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord's saying, in these last days, you're gonna understand exactly what's going on in this earth. Everybody understand? It's gonna even be clear. Let me tell you something. Our oppressor, it's even clear to him on what's going on, because you got to remember, America was started off of cats who was what was they followers of? The cats who started America. Go ahead.
So they were Freemasons.
And Freemasons, what society did they study? Go ahead.
The ancient Egypt and the Babylonian and Greek society.
So if they study Egypt society, what did they understand about Egypt? What should they have understood about Egypt? I'm sure they studied and found out. Go ahead.
You need the Lord's people in slavery.
You for sure need the Lord's people in slavery. You know what I'm saying, to build an empire. Karakar.
Egypt was destroyed at the end.
Give the brother a hand. Which is why one of their founding members said that if God, there is a just God, I tremble for my country. Right. You understand? They the one that took the bait. It's almost like you know what I'm saying, when you take something of value and the thing that you take in the value, one day you're gonna pay for it, but you really don't care. That's America. That's what they founding forefathers did to their children. You understand? Now they ain't around, they dead and gone. But now they children gonna have to pay for what they done. And any society or group of men that study Egypt, you should study Egypt, and you understood that the Lord plagued Egypt for years until he finally destroyed the place. You understand? Because they had the children of Israel in captivity. Everybody understand? All right, read on. We done with that? All right, no sweat. What's next? What y'all holding next? Go ahead.
we're saying so heavy about plaguing them for years because people thought that people play Egypt all span like in 2 days, something like that. Usually like the plagues come like years time.
Yeah, the plagues in Egypt came over time. It ain't coming 2 days. You know what I'm saying? He sent plague. That was over a time. How many years? It doesn't say. But he plagued Egypt over a time. You know what I'm saying? And that was a warning. You know what I'm saying, to let his people go. You see what I'm saying? And who was doing it behind that? Moses. Moses was going to the heads of Egypt or to Pharaoh and telling them why these things is happening. The same thing that we do on the street corners that nobody pays attention to. You see what I'm saying? When we tell a white man that he should not be what? He should not be oppressing Israelites. He should stop shooting brothers in the street. You know what I'm saying? When they didn't do nothing. He should stop doing that. He should stop putting, don't we ain't that what we say? He should stop putting our children in dog cages. He should stop oppressing, you know what I'm saying, the Native Americans on the He should stop doing that. And if he doesn't stop doing that, the Lord is going to destroy America. But at the same time, while we saying that, we also telling our people to take their spirit out of this place. You understand? They got to come back into the one thing that's going to help them, and that's their nationality. You see what I'm saying? The Israelite, that's who you are. I know you want to try to be, some Zimbabwe, Chuck spearing, Wayne, African, and all that, but nigga, that ain't you. Okay, the Chuck spearing Africans with spears is the one that helped put you in slave ships, dummy. All right, where we at?
I'm going to Isaiah 45 and 5.
Let's get that. Isaiah 45 and 5. Right?
Come on. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 5.
Hold on, let me get that with you.
Come.
And listen, his was crazy. We're gonna put the scripture where it says when Christ and the angels, they coming like a world, like that tornado that they saying was small compared to the tornado that's coming with Christ and the angels. Remember what the Bible said, the Lord say that Christ and the angels gonna come like a whirlwind. Y'all know that scripture, right? Make sure we pull that as well, because that's the ultimate tornado that they should prepare for. There. All right, let's go.
Come on. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 5.
Go ahead, brother.
I am the Lord,
and
there is none else.
There's what?
There is none else.
You hear that? You better look. You better read. Truly read about this God in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You believe the God in the Bible was just, soft and a punk, and you know what I'm saying? He created a God and Mother Nature, and he gave power to Mother Nature and all that. And that's who you worshiping. Lord telling you off top. Read it one more time.
I am the Lord.
I am what?
I am the Lord.
Read on.
And there is none else.
Everybody understand that, bro? That's hardcore, ain't it? I told you the Lord was an MC. The Lord is masculine as hell. He letting you know all of these different gods that you believe in, they are no gods. You understand? This is just gods are just, everybody outside the Most High is just in your imagination. Right. It's something you come up with. Everybody understand? Okay. Read on.
There is no God beside me.
There's what?
There is no God beside me.
Everybody understand that. There ain't a God to the left and the right. It ain't the Most High, and then the middle high and the low high, and this guy. Ain't none of that. It's just the Most High. Read.
I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. Verse 6.
He say he what?
Come on. So I girded thee, though thou hast not known me.
What does that mean? That I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. What does that mean? What is it to gird somebody? What is the Lord saying? He girded thee. What's the pearl on the girdle? Go ahead.
If I could, is that saying like he protected you?
Right. The girdle, you wear a girdle to what? Keep what intact? What's the point of you wearing your girdle?
To protect your midsection.
Protect your midsection and to make sure what else? Your garment stays intact. Goddamn. Y'all, when you put on your war belt out, what the hell you putting the war belt on so your garment don't fly every goddamn way? Right or wrong? So the Lord say he the one that made sure you've been straight, even though you have not known him. Everybody understand? We've been here in America this whole time. We ain't know what the hell we knew about the Most High. You see what I'm saying? The Lord say he letting you know he been with you the whole time, even though you ain't known him. You the one, he the reason why you sit in this classroom today.
That's right.
Did everybody understand? Black people like to believe, we want to give ourselves credit and say, how do we survive through slavery? Oh, it's because we strong. Nah. It's because the Lord been with us. It's because the Most High don't want you wiped out of this earth. Had it not been for the Most High, you'd have been gone already. We ain't that strong. It's because the Lord, we the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
And by us being the Lord's chosen people, you cannot run from keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. The brother was just telling me, one of the rappers, Scarface, he saying recently on TV, Scarface jammed up, right? You right? Y'all seen how the brother looked? That's because why? The Lord don't give a damn about how good you can rap. What the hell that mean to the Most High? How good you always see these beautiful singers. You see what I'm saying? They could sing. The Lord don't give a damn how good you can sing. Or how good. And some people think they godly because the Lord ain't handsome as could be. Or the woman, or they pretty as I don't know what. And, got the biggest behind that men ever seen. You see what I'm saying? The Most High don't care how big your behind is, sis. Yeah, everybody understand? The Lord don't care about none of that. The Most High care about you keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's what he cares about. Everybody understand? Read on.
Sorry, so
that's it. Keep going. I want to get to the part where he really get hardcore. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 6. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me.
There is what?
There is none beside me.
Everybody understand that. Read on.
I am the Lord.
I am what?
I am the Lord.
Everybody understand that, right? Read on.
And there is none else.
He keep bringing that up. he wants you to understand, you know what I'm saying, that, because we got a problem as a people of giving credit to everybody but the Most High.
Right.
You want to give credit, to your mother for life. Your mother didn't give you life. Right. Your mother was a tool to bring you into this earth.
That's right.
Your father didn't give you life. Your father, is a tool to bring you into the earth. The Most High is the one why you here.
Right.
You understand? So you can stop that worshiping, that old woman worshiping bullshit. That don't fly here in the I.S.U.P.K. I ain't sitting around telling my 5 daughters that they some fucking God or somebody should worship they funky behind because they one day gonna grow up and give life. That ain't how it works in here. Everybody understand? My daughter's being raised to give credit to the Lord. My son's getting raised up to being so they can give credit to the Most High. Read on.
Come. Verse 7.
Go ahead, bro.
I formed the light.
What?
I formed the light.
The Lord is the one that formed the light, the sun, the moon. You know what I'm saying? When you're going out of space, you know what I'm saying? Esau called it the earth's light. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is the one that formed the light. Read.
And create darkness.
And what?
And create darkness.
Read on.
I make peace.
The Lord what?
I make peace.
Everybody understand that? Peace has to be made. Peace just don't come. Peace got to where does peace have to happen at in this earth right now? Who does it have to happen with in order for us to be able to go to war? Who? I'm trying to word it the right way. Go ahead.
Between blacks, Hispanics, and everything.
That's what get a brother in hand. You understand? The Lord is the one who makes peace. How does the Lord make peace? He sends out prophets, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and teach this Bible. You got to go, even it's gonna cost you your life. Y'all know how many times we've been threatened on the corner, nigga. People didn't fake like they had guns, they had guns. And told us to get off this corner, I'll be back. And we told them to go get it. We be right there. See what I'm saying? They come back with it. You know what I'm gonna tell you while I'm standing up there? Don't worry about nothing, brother. Keep teaching. That gun gonna jam up or blow in his face. But we going to teach the words of the Lord here. Yeah, right. Everybody understand? How do you make peace? You got to tell the Bloods and the Crips, man. That shit is stupid. Huh? You black, he black, and you both, and you talking about you. What's the word they use when they enemies of one another? Ops. And niggas Chicago fan for that. Ops. There you is a black man. Y'all both black men. You calling each other ops. That's like the American military one day waking up and they fighting against each other and they are part of the same military. You know how dumb and stupid that is? And you got to let them know, man, it ain't but one military and that's the I.S.U.P.K. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't but one leader, and that's Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Whom the earth knows Jesus Christ. You understand? It ain't but one commanding general, and that's commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? This where you got to come, my kid. So that old blood, and you listen, from now on, if you a blood man, you can come out the house and wear any color you want. You see what I'm saying? If you a GD and Vice Lord, guess what? To hell with that, with the GD and Vice Lord. We put one gang in here. Everybody understand? So that's what you got to do. That's how you make peace. Has to be made, you know what I'm saying, amongst us as a people. You know what I'm saying? So we can get ready to go to war, because the warfare must have. We going to war. You going to war. It's gonna be some bloodshed. You know, ain't no way you going. There's been no nation that got up out of captivity without bloodshed. Somebody has got to die. You understand? The problem is we kill it because we don't want to go to war with our oppressor. We killing ourselves, because a man naturally is built for war. That's why you got muscles. That's why you got a sharp mind. That's why you get, you know what I'm saying, you got the emotion, the anger, you know what I'm saying, you peeping everything and whatever. That the Lord built you for warfare. The problem is you ain't using the warfare in its proper place. You want to kill a nigga that look just like you. Look, you know what I'm saying? You shooting somebody that look just, damn, before you shoot him, you like, damn, he look like my uncle. All right. See what I'm saying? Oh, damn, this guy look just like my son. This look like my brother. This who you murder. You murdering poor people that's defenseless like you. All right, where we at? Any more on that?
Come on.
Go ahead, brother.
And create evil.
The what?
And create evil.
What does that part mean? And create evil. Go ahead.
So the Lord sent these tornadoes.
That's it. The Lord the one done it. The Most High, not Mother Nature. A rum.
He ain't all love.
That's exactly what it been. Give a rum a hand. Anybody that sit in church during these days and times and still believe that God is all love, what's the word that I can look for you that'll fit you well? You're an idiot. Okay, that's what you are, a dummy. Okay, I just got to keep it 100 with you. We done with that. What else we holding now?
It's like, did you go to Psalms 83?
No, get that.
Come. This is Psalms 83, verse 13. All I can got it.
Oh, God.
Okay, go ahead.
Come. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind.
Where you at?
Verse 13.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 14. Mm-hmm. As the fire burnt a wood,
mm-hmm.
and as the flames set the mountains on fire.
And as the what?
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So do what?
So persecute them with thy tempest.
Uh-huh.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them what?
Make them afraid with thy storm.
They was afraid. You understand? You listen. You know what happens when they know them tornadoes coming, don't you? You know what they do in any city when they know tornadoes is coming. Who knows? How do they go ahead?
It's like so they let off alarms.
Yeah, didn't the Lord tell you a trumpet ain't gonna be blown in the city without the people being afraid? That's their trumpet. Them alarms you hearing, that's letting you know that danger is coming and you better take cover. Mm-hmm. You understand? That's the whole point of them alarms, Doc. And here's the thing you should understand about when them tornadoes come through. It's nothing that your oppressor could do to stop it.
Right.
It's nothing he could do. All his power and riches and authority that he have is nothing that he could do to stop the Most High when he comes through. Right. And that's something that you should bask in that, man. To knowing that your enemy, you know what I'm saying, is gonna get dealt with. All right, read on.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 16.
Read verse 15 again.
Come.
Uh-huh.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
Go ahead.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Meanwhile, we reading a prayer. You know what I'm saying? We reading a prayer from King David. You know what I'm saying? This is a prayer that he doing for the enemies of God. You understand? And for the enemies of our people. You understand? To go to show you that men of God, when it's not wrong for a man of God to pray for the destruction of his enemies.
Right.
It's not wrong for a man of God to pray, you know what I'm saying, that his enemies go into slavery one day. That's righteous as hell. Everybody understand? What type of prayers you think the slaves had? You know what I'm saying, in the 1600 that was brought over here on slave ships. What type of prayers you think they had about our oppressors? That one day we gonna hold. That you think they was like Martin Luther King? You know what I'm saying? When they just seen their father's head get split open with an axe. You think they were singing "We shall overcome one day"? A rhyme
was the same prayer that you saw in that Turner when he put their kings in chains. And,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn right. That was a beautiful joint right there. You know, that's one of it's been in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, forever, but that is now one of my favorite scriptures. The one that they played in the movie, you know what I mean? What we at with it?
Verse 16. Fear their faces with shame, that they might seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded.
Let them be what?
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Go ahead.
Yea, let them be put to shame and perish.
And what?
And perish.
Go ahead.
That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
Get a brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? They have to know these things. We have to, when we go on them street corners, we ain't the prophets of Christianity. Okay, we not the prophets of white Jesus, and we ain't out there, you know what I'm saying, singing Kumbaya and trying to bring all nations together.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We the brothers, you know what I'm saying, the Most High raised up, you know what I'm saying, to answer the prayers of those dead Israelites who prayed for their enemies to be killed.
Right.
Everybody understand? Did y'all find the scripture for me where the Lord said, he have not forgot? It's worded you may forget, but the Lord has not forgot. There's something in that mode. What scripture you holding,
Isaiah 66:15.
Let's get that one. You know what I'm saying? But before we get that one, do you got the story I sent you around on the UFOs?
Come.
See if you can pull that right fast. All right. I don't know if you notice, but damn near every week now, every day in the news, they talking about these UFOs. They just can't stop. Now it's crazy that these stories is coming out. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know what I'm saying, when these tornadoes is hit. You see, listen, this is why I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, to the listeners out there, you better focus in on this truth. Right. Because you're going to wake up one day and this place is going to be, it's a wrap for this place. Right. You see how fast the days is going by. They flying. Already we talking about it. It's just been, I felt like we just left Passover. Now we just getting ready for another one. Right. Didn't we just get up out of there, Carol God? Now we going right back to eat some of that good lamb. Go down there in Florida, mess with some of these fine Cuban women down there and spend some of that. Don't go down there with that weak game, man. I'm telling you. They ain't gonna be looking at you like you got three. Don't go down there. I'm telling them, sis, I don't know where you got that game from. I told it. All right, don't go down there with that weak ass game, man. We're gonna be down in Florida getting it in. It just seemed like once again, we was just there. Okay. The days is flying. The Lord is speeding you up. You know what I'm saying? It's in the Bible what I'm telling you. The Lord is speeding up the time so he can be done with this place. Everybody understand? Go ahead, Ryan.
I got the article.
Okay, we read the article. This is an article about UFOs, whom the earth called UFOs, but we know in the Bible it's IFOs. You know what I'm saying? It's all through the Bible where the chariots of the Most High is talked about. Right? Go ahead, brother.
This is TMZ.com. The title is UFO sighting. Pilot records series of bright lights flying over Pacific.
Like, basically what's going on is that, and it's so funny that the U.S. military are the ones who've seen most of these UFOs, right? It's almost like how, remember before these nations go to war, what do they do before they go to war? With their military, they boats, they planes and jets. What do they do before they go to war? Go ahead.
Do scout around? Or
they what?
Scout around or do like a parade?
What you mean scout around?
I mean like a parade. They do like a military parade before?
A military parade, but what do they actually do with their planes and their tanks and stuff like that before they actually go to war?
Reconnaissance.
Which means
to scout out enemy territory and things like that.
Get a brother hand. They for sure do that. What else do they do with their tanks and planes and all that?
Put them in position.
Put them in position. What else? Karakan?
They make sure everything is ready to perform.
Yeah, they actually do exhibition. They do war exhibitions where they be in the. You ain't never heard of that? Where the damn battleships be in the water, doing like routines on how they gonna fight, or the planes be up in the air. Go ahead.
So they call them war games.
War games. You see what I'm saying? Where they actually showing you, you know what I'm saying, what these weapons and stuff gonna do before they go to war. What in the hell you think the Most High is doing? Why you think it's so many? These damn UFOs is flying in formation. You see what I'm saying? They doing damn war game. The Lord is doing war games, right? And who gonna stop the UFOs? Who gonna do America? You think the American jets gonna go up there and say, "Y'all stop doing this. This is wrong. This is our airspace right here." Man, them damn UFOs, man, come on, you see what I'm saying? It's about to be on. Let's go.
Come. A pilot was joined.
We all good? Oh, go ahead, bro.
A pilot was joined by more than just other.
Let him handle it. You got it.
Other commercial airline flights over Pacific Ocean during a recent trip, recording what he believes was an entire fleet of UFOs.
He said a what?
An entire fleet of UFOs.
Good night. Yeah. Get ready. You know, now here's the thing. They talking, this is just one article, but they coming out with these articles every week about these UFOs. I know we've been, you know what I'm saying? Now, at the same time, what is the U.S. government study talking about? Why these things is happening? What are they constantly prepping the people? Go ahead.
About a space program.
About a space program. You see what I'm saying? They prepping everybody they prepping you to let you know, listen, we about to, and listen, these things are going to get stronger. These UFO sites going to get stronger, and them talking about the Space Force and getting the military for outer space is going to become everyday talk. Everybody understand? Because Esau know that what? He is in his last days.
That's right.
You the one that don't know is other life outside this earth. That's what they didn't taught you. You done sat in the white man's schools and they didn't taught you that the only life form is right here on this earth. Go ahead.
What about that satellite? They say that they're gonna send out to space to investigate there's life in other planets. It's like a big satellite.
Ever since the white man first went out of space, when? What year? Where did he go? When they first made the planet. Go ahead.
1969.
1969. So since 1969, he been going back and forth to outer space. So that's what? How many years is that? 69. 50 some years. So you talking about he been going out of space for 50 some years. Man, he got all type of lasers up there. I seen a video out where they was showing some type of weapon shooting at a UFO on the damn internet. You know what I'm saying? They already up there probably having war with the damn UFO. Well, what the hell we know? We don't know. You think they're gonna tell you? Yeah. In today's news, the UFO killed 3 men up there. You think they're gonna tell you that? You understand? No, they ain't gonna tell you certain things that the government, you know what I'm saying, is gonna keep from you. So the whole time we've been sitting in Esau schools being dumbed down. You know what I'm saying? Not doing right. Once again, he just found out that the earth is round. The Bible been taught that, which is why we supposed to be in our own schools, teaching our own schools, teaching our own children arithmetic, math, everything else, especially their history. You know what I'm saying? Your children's supposed to know by age 5 that it's angels, you know what I'm saying, that come out and carry out the Lord's judgments. You know what I'm saying? That it is other life form outside of this globe. Everybody understand? Your children's supposed to know that. But now it's coming to a time where they can't hide it no more. And they don't want to hide it no more. Why don't they want to hide it? What is it that they need? Go ahead.
People in the Space Force.
Yeah, they need support of the people. That's why they prep. That's why they prepping the people. They gotta have. They want to, you know what I'm saying. Just like they convince you to join the military and tell you what they tell you to join the military. Go ahead.
Pay for your college.
Pay for your college. What's the slogan they tell you? Go ahead.
Be all that you can be.
Be all you can be. You know what I'm saying? Be all you can be is you dying in some desert in Iraq with your face in the sand and them sending you back, you know what I'm saying, in a damn box. And now you all you can be. with half your arm, y'all heard about the sister went over there and got her arm blew off. Okay, she went over there and did all she could be. Came back to America with half of her. Says, what the hell are you doing? So give me that. She need the homely clown. So who told you? And while I'm knitting it, I'll be telling who told you to go over there. Who told you to go over there and fight in Iraq? Okay, so that ain't nothing. Ain't had nothing to do with you.
If I could,
Go ahead.
you know, they also trying to commercialize like flights back and forth from here to outer space into orbit because they want to also have private contractors to go out there and work. So
for sure,
kind of kind. So there's a way that they want you to be able to have different type of ways to, you know, go up there and build up their space station.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, what we at? Read on now.
Come. Damn, so
I don't know if the brothers got misunderstood or whatever, but they said.
Come. The interruption. The video believed to have been recorded in the last few weeks shows between 9 and sometimes up to 12 of the bright objects.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some lights up and dim at random periods, but their pacing and speed seems to remain consistent.
Mm-hmm.
According to reports, the pilot was flying at about 39,000 feet. You can hear him say, "That's some weird shit."
You can hear what?
You can hear him say, "That's some weird shit. That's some weird shit."
Yeah, go diffuse the situation. You teach class.
That is something flying as the lights continue to grow and move.
Just diffuse it, all right? That we teach in class. No, stop.
Hey, how you doing? Another class, bro? My brother already got the understanding. I don't need to home. I don't need to see to come out. Thank you, brother. Thank you, alhamdulillah.
Go ahead, Ron.
All right. Come.
See how I'm slow to anger. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So my men go to diffuse it because if I get up out this chair, he ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a hand for that for being slow to anger? Because my anger just was rising slowly but surely. But I learned patience in that. Go ahead.
It's in the whirlwind.
Right. Could have in the whirlwind, but all right, go ahead.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Doubters believe the lights could be anti-missile flares, shot from another plane or even ship below.
Drop it. You could drop it. You know, everybody get the point. You know what I'm saying? You want the article, Ryan? I'm gonna send you the article. If you want to read it on your own. All this to do is to prep you to support. You know what I'm saying? The whole for the citizens of America to support the whole space warfare. Everybody understand?
Some more.
Some more. Go ahead.
The public sighting comes from on the heels of the Department of Defense announcing the launch of a UFO task force.
The who?
UFO task force.
That's Department of Defense. I will. You had your hand up.
I was gonna say the video.
Oh, we got it.
So like, yeah, it just take a minute.
Oh damn, I ain't know y'all. Yeah, let me know when we're ready to play the video. Go ahead, Ryan.
Come.
Read that part again about now. This is the defense system. Hey, read that again.
Come. The public sighting comes on the heels of the Department of Defense announcing the launch of a UFO task force.
Wrong. See me one more time. No, I don't want that. Read it one more time.
Come. The public sighting comes on the heels of the Department of Defense announcing the launch of a UFO task force.
Everybody, what?
UFO task force.
You see, they keep talking about that. Like they're preparing you out for what's about to go down. Keep reading.
Come. Mm-hmm. The new government initiative has been hit with plenty of criticism from skeptics who believe the move is simply the Pentagon wanting to control and hide reporting sightings.
listen, they for sure been hiding, but they can no longer hide it. You know what I'm saying? They understand it's something going. It's something that the Most High is doing up in that sky that's letting them know that war is about to get ready to go down. Everybody understand? We got the video.
Right, so it's taking.
Those are jammed up.
No
sweat.
If I could say,
go ahead, brother.
Man, like you were saying earlier about those displays of power,
Mm-hmm.
all countries everybody that's about to go into warfare, they always do that display of power in a provocative way.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they looking at these different formations of all these different alien quote unquote spacecraft doing these formations, not doing nothing, but they just showing you their power.
Yeah.
Which is probably provoking them, of course, to want to go get this space military to try to fight against them.
Here's you get a good hand. Here's what's the most beautiful thing about the UFOs. The UFOs is how we coming out of slavery. That's what's so beautiful about them. Now, once again, the Lord did an amazing thing. You know what I'm saying? When in the time of when we was in ancient Egypt, right? That's a glorious thing for the Lord. Could you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? The Most High splitting the ocean. Now we got Lake Michigan right here. Could you imagine the Lord splitting Lake Michigan in two? Like, I ain't walking through the middle of that, man. I can see El Caracol fade like, man, y'all gonna go ahead and walk.
Probably how we was back in the day.
Right. I ain't walking through that shit. You know, I mean, these black people are. You know, somebody said today, some nigga say, man, just go ahead, man. These people, man, the Egyptians behind us, man, just go ahead, man. We good. You know what I'm saying? So that was a beautiful thing for the Lord to take the ocean and split it in two, so we could walk through it. If you was to see that right now, that would blow your mind. Everybody understand? But it happened. And according to Esau, it happened. Because he the one did the research, and to this day, the Egyptian chariots is in the Red Sea. They ain't on the Bible. You understand it? They talk about the Bible ain't real. Well, you better tell them scientists that read these stories and go do research about all the stuff that happened and be like, yeah, well, of course, it did happen. You see what I'm saying? Well, now it's something else that's about to happen, that's about to take place, and it's gonna be better than the ocean being split. That's right. It's the chariots of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The vehicles of the Lord that's gonna come down and zoom black people up into the damn chariot. Look, they put it in movies. Before I came into the truth, I seen a movie where, you know what I'm saying, the damn UFOs was coming down and people was getting on the joints, right? And in one of the movies, they let certain people on the chariots, but then certain people they didn't let on. Mm-hmm. They go to show you that they ain't got the understanding that we got, but they didn't read enough to know that some people ain't getting on them chariots. Right? You see what I'm saying? Some of us are. Everybody get it. Lord willing, I make it on. Lord willing, you make it on. You better pray. You know what I'm saying? And what's stronger than prayer? What's even stronger than prayer? Aram? What's stronger than prayer, brother? What's something that's stronger than prayer? Obedience. Obedience is stronger than prayer. You could pray day and night to be saved, but if you ain't walking the walk, you understand? Which when I say walking the walk, what does walking the walk mean? Ain't you? On open fire. Look, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, y'all. I ain't celebrate Christmas, but them songs in my head, I can't lie. No, confession good. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is, you can't, I'm coming to you, sis. You can't think you're gonna get on them chariots and they got them pouring eggnog on Christmas, handing out gifts. The Lord hates that day. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
You can't be living a homosexual lifestyle or no sin whatsoever. It all has to. It's like sin. This is what got to happen to sin in these last days. They got to be swept out the door. Every last drawer. When you sweep, you don't just sweep up some of the dust. You know what I'm saying? You imagine that? Yeah, I'm gonna sweep this up here, but I'm gonna just leave the other dirt, you know, right there in the goddamn house. No, you sweep the whole entire house clean. That's what you got to do, you know what I'm saying, with your spirit as it pertains to obeying the Most High. Everything has to be swept out of the house. Everybody understand? Okay, we done with the video. I guess we ain't gonna get that. What we at with the scripture? You got the one? Now let's read about the real whirlwind, which is a tornado. This one is actually a good one here.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15.
Let me get there with you.
Verse 14.
Yeah, if you deem it necessary.
Come. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 14.
Go ahead.
And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies.
Ooh, that's a hardcore scripture there. Read it one more. Read it from the top again.
Come on. Isaiah 66, verse 14.
Go ahead, brother.
And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice.
And when you see what? What is it talking about? It's talking about the return of Christ. When you see the return of Christ, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us gonna be merry. A lot of us gonna be happy. Read.
Your heart shall rejoice.
Your what?
Your heart shall rejoice.
You're gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And your bones shall flourish.
And your what?
Your bones shall flourish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel so good, you're gonna feel it in your bones. You ever felt like that? Where there's something, you know what I'm saying, happen to you that you love, it be that moving to you where you feel it in your bones. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes something bad can happen to you and you feel it in your bones. The Lord letting you know. This here, you're gonna feel this, read.
Like an herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants.
The hand of the what?
Of the Lord shall be known toward his servants.
Everybody understand that. Read on.
And his indignation toward his enemies.
His what?
His indignation toward his enemies.
Everybody understand. Does everybody understand?
Come.
Like how was his read that part again about the servants?
Come. That's like, sir. And the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants.
How was the hand of the Lord going to be known towards his servants during the return of Christ? How was that going to happen? You brought my gym shoes? Huh? They got my name on? Ain't that something? They size 13. Run them on up there. How was the hand of the Lord going to be known towards his servants? You the one going to be getting saved, Doc. It's going to be known. You're going to be known by you being saved. Read on.
And his indignation toward his enemies.
And his indignation towards his enemy. How is his indignation going to be known towards his enemies? Karyah?
They're going to be the ones destroyed.
That's the point. They the ones going to be the ones dying while you being saved. What the scriptures say? 3 shall be working in the mill. 1 going to be saved. 2 are not going to be saved. Those 2 that's not going to be saved is the one that be looking at you talking about, oh, she crazy. She an Israelite. She believes she rolled with the UPK. Oh, he an Israelite. They stupid. You know what I'm saying? They're going to find out in that day who's stupid and who ain't. Read.
Come. Verse 15. For behold.
What?
For behold.
What does behold mean? If you had to break down behold, what does that mean? Go ahead.
To witness or to see.
Break it down in a black man's form. Go ahead.
Nigga, look at this.
Nigga, look at this. Ain't that something? Been around Captain Mouth Choir too long. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, look at this. That's gonna get him pulled right off the podium. You know? Come on down now. Right, here's the professional way to say it. Check this out. You understand? Read on.
Come on. The Lord will come with fire.
The Lord will what?
Come with fire.
What does that mean? What type of fire is this? Go ahead.
Weapons.
Weaponry. You understand? I don't know what Bible y'all reading in that church.
Right.
Y'all they thinking that when Christ come, he coming, white Jesus coming.
Right.
He coming with what they always put in a picture with white Jesus, like a little white pony or horse or something. They think that white Jesus coming with all white like this, with a little pony on the side. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna do a speech at the Washington Memorial like King, and he gonna say, "All right, all the races is coming together now. No more of this warfare. It's all peace and love." That ain't what the return of Christ is all about. We read it right here. What's gonna happen? Read it from again.
Come God. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord gonna come with what?
With fire.
With what?
With fire.
Weaponry. Thermonuclear war. Read.
And with his chariots.
And with what?
His chariots. Like
what is a chariot? Somebody look up the definition of a chariot. Let's read what that is. Go ahead. You got it? You got the video? Okay, let's finish. Let's read this. Let's finish the scripture, then we're gonna go to the video. Somebody get the definition of a chariot for me. Okay? Because you know Esau, he world famous for you know how he put names to his planes? The great eagle, this and this and that. Well, what you think the Lord did to be able to explain what the chariots is? He gave him nicknames. What's some of the nicknames for a UFO? Cloud. What else? Chariot. Whirlwind. Everybody understand? Okay. We got a definition for chariot. Carl.
So it's I got the definition that explains the old chariot.
Yeah, let's read that.
The definition of chariot: a light two-wheel vehicle for one person, usually drawn by two horses and driven from a standing position.
So this is what we understood about a chariot. It's a vehicle. You see what I'm saying? A vehicle is something that moves, that carries people. So read that from the top again, the scripture.
For behold, Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord what?
Will come with fire. And with his chariots.
And with what?
With his chariots.
The chariots that's coming with Christ, they coming with fire. I mean, they're gonna have weapons on these chariots. They gonna be shooting down the U.S. military. They ain't coming for peace and love. All right, they coming with fire and with his chariots. Read.
Like a whirlwind.
Like a what?
Whirlwind.
When these chariots come, what are these chariots gonna remind you of when they come? Y'all done?
A tornado.
Like a tornado. you see how a tornado come through, right? Everybody's feared. Now imagine being a man in a military man. I'm gonna call him a military man. Imagine being a military man in one of them U.S. jets, and you seeing them chariots coming like a tornado. Okay, and then a lot of them planes just going from fear. Because you imagine that you in a jet, you ready to fight, you sitting there, and you looking. First of all, the the Lord's UFOs got to look crazy, and now you saying what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? You know how the white man get to praying, he gonna be in that joint. God, that it sweet mother of God. My kids, I love them. They kiss their wife picture. That's what you gonna be doing. Okay, because they come and read that again.
God. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
With what?
With fire.
Go ahead.
And with his chariots, like a whirlwind.
Like a tornado. This how the chariots, that's how Christ and the angels them coming. Read.
To render his anger.
To do what?
To render his anger.
Yeah, Christ is angry. The Lord is angry. You understand? Because all the thing you running around with a gay flag with all the colors. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about a gay parade. Okay, transvestites everywhere. Talking about you gonna make bathrooms where men and women can walk in them. You see what I'm saying? You putting the so-called Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? The Lord shows the people in dog cages. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is angry. He coming with anger, like any general, like any when these people go fight wars, they fighting these wars because they defending their people. They defending their country. That's what Christ is coming for. Somebody pick up where he left off. Read on. 66 and 15.
No, sir. Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15.
Go ahead, brother.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
With what?
With fire. And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
To do what?
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Read on.
To render his anger with fury.
With what?
With fury.
Listen, when they come, they coming with fury. They listen, meaning this. They is blowing everything out, anything moving in the sky. All of them specialized jets that America think they got, man, they ain't gonna stand a chance against the so-called UFOs. Read.
And it's rebuked with flames of fire.
Is what?
And it's rebuked with flames of fire.
What does that mean? His rebuke with flames of fire. Break that down in the form of how would you break that down for black people to understand? What is rebuke? What does rebuke mean? You should start there. What is it to rebuke someone? Karyash. When you rebuke someone, what are you doing?
So it means like chastise them, to check them.
To check them. You understand? Christ. So read that last part again.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
His what?
His rebuke with flames of fire.
So what is Christ coming to do with the flames of fire? Go ahead.
Whoop some tail.
Give the brother a hand. You understand? Read the part. Did you reach the rebuke part? Read that part, the rebuke again.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
Christ is coming to check America. I'm coming. That's what he's telling. I'm coming to check you. That's rebuke means to correct. You understand? I'm coming to check these cats here. The Lord telling you that. Read.
God, sir. Verse 16. For by fire.
For what?
For by fire.
And
by his sword. Will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Will he what?
Plead with all flesh.
What does that mean? Go ahead.
So is it saying that the Lord is gonna, like when he's saying he plead, he gonna, like you said, he gonna chastise the whole world.
Break it down. You a MC, y'all. Get down. Break it down. When he say he gonna plead with all flesh, what is he saying?
He gonna let his gun talk.
Yeah, get it, brother. Man. They told you in the throw your clap. Gun talk is all I'm going to say. Ain't nothing to talk about once the war. Who the hell is talking while guns is fighting? Can you imagine that? Somebody shoot at you. Hey man, no, see, listen, I'm trying to tell you something. Oh, what? No, that ain't, he talking with this fire, missiles hitting the White House. You know what I'm saying? Missiles what? Hitting the U.S. jets. You understand? Missiles what? They thought the terrorists did something, you know what I'm saying? Osama bin Laden and all of them. Man, they gonna listen, Christ is gonna wipe out the Pentagon. There is gonna be no more Pentagon, man. They going back to. You ever done?
What about
the space program? The space program, yeah. I don't know who they gonna convince for that. I'm sure they gonna get some dummies, you know what I'm saying, to join the Space Force. And they gonna be the first line of defense. They gonna be the first ones to die. A lot of them gonna die just for being in space. Let alone fighting. You think you did this? Come on, man. Wrong.
What's the name of that black airplane they got that fly silently and you can't? That thing, they think they got
yeah, what's the name of that joint? With the black plane that flies, that the America got to fly silently. You can't even hear it. It's so joint?
I know it's triangular, right?
B2 self bomber.
Is this the B2 self bomber? That sound right?
No, they got something different. I don't
No, it got like it's called like the devil or something like that.
Radar. You can't even pick it up with the radar.
Is it all black?
Spirit bomb. It's all black.
B2 spirit bomb.
B2 spirit bomb. Yeah, look it up. You know what I'm saying? What in the hell is the B2 spirit bomber gonna do with a UFO? And with the damn people who see the UFO, they tell it what the place is. Man, this thing is flying at the speed of light. You see what I'm saying? It's going at, you know, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Any more on this? Go ahead, read it.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Will the Lord what?
Plead with all flesh.
Uh-huh.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the what?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And a lot of people gonna die during the return of Christ. Yeah, that's what it's called. You right, see, he studied these type of things here.
He wanted to be in the Air Force.
He gonna be in the Air Force when you get on that UFO. He gonna be down. You in the Air Force. You understand? You gonna be up there with them angels, ears popping. You gonna see an angel walk by with 3 heads. You gonna politely get out there. Everybody gonna be saying "Kind of Wakan." Then angel gonna come up to you. Kind of Wakan. Hey, listen, Ribs ain't gonna be doing no back talking. Then angels gonna be like, "Yeah, y'all dressed like hoes. Put on the dress." Kind of Wakan, sir. Kind of Wakan. Where's the head wrap at? Sisters who ain't never wore a head wrap, they gonna put one on there that day. You ain't gonna even know they knew how to do the head wrap. They gonna be. I'm just glad I'm on here. I thought I was gonna really die because I thought I was gonna get burnt up because I know I'm gonna wicked. But I'm here. I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? This is what's gonna happen. Everybody understand? All right, read on, brother. We done with that one, right? And the slain of the Lord should be many. A lot of people gonna die during the return of Christ. Give me Acts the 1st chapter where you know what I'm saying, talks about the way that Christ left, he shall return. Go ahead.
So did y'all already watch this video?
No. Okay, go do what you got to do. Go ahead, play the video.
If I may say,
you gonna take a brother with you?
If I could,
go ahead.
And I also got a scripture I want to see if we can do in Luke.
Let's play this video right quick.
I don't know what that is. That is some weird.
Over the Pacific.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Car roll with them. Take one more man. Let them take one more man with you. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what that is.
Look, Archie.
That's a pilot over the Pacific who may have encountered something just a touch more alarming than turbulence.
There's a new sighting of some UFOs, and this one looks pretty good. So there is video from a plane that's flying 39,000 feet, and you just see 9 to 12 lights, evenly spaced out, moving at a very consistent speed, and the pilot is freaked out. And when you hear pilots say they don't know what something is, these are guys who are very aware of what flying objects look like.
Oh my gosh, you guys, these are birds.
They're luminescent. A bird with Christmas lights at 39,000 feet.
It looks like they're migrating.
Yeah, maybe back home to the planet Zircon. Any other theories?
Some people are saying this might be
anti-missile. They trying to make a joke out of something serious. The white girl on there talking about these is Christmas lights. Yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? That's a good way to try to make a joke out of it. Go ahead.
And I'm not even sure if any bird flies except for the eagle at that height. They was at 37,000 feet.
They don't fly at that height. That's why they telling you. That's why it looks strange to the pilots, because they trying to figure out what is it that could even fly this altitude, because they can't go up there. You see what I'm saying? And you see they was riding in formation. You everybody understand? The Lord told you, you know what I'm saying? They come in like birds in the sky. Birds in the sky don't just fly all the which way. They fly in order, in formation. All right, let's give me Acts the 1st chapter. Man, that was crazy there. You see, they trying to make a joke out of it on TMZ.
I gotta say.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Go ahead. Let's go.
Acts chapter 1, verse 9. All I can knock off have it. All I can knock off have it. Come on. All right. Acts chapter 1 and verse 9.
Hold on, let me get that with you, brother. Okay, let's go.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
You start at verse 5.
Acts chapter 1, verse 5.
Mm-hmm. This is Christ. You know, when it's in red, this is Christ talking to the disciples right before he left earth. Okay? And let's find out what he left earth in. Read.
Acts chapter 1, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
For John truly baptized with water,
mm-hmm.
but ye shall be baptized with the Holy Spirit.
With the what?
With the Holy Spirit,
mm-hmm.
not many days thence.
Everybody understand. Read on.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
When they therefore will come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Restore what?
Restore again the kingdom to Israel.
Everybody understand?
Come.
So this kills the notion that Christ was bringing a kingdom for all mankind. Okay, they asked him without at this time restore the kingdom to Israel. Read
verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons.
He didn't say, he didn't come back and say, I ain't restoring the kingdom to Israel. You know what I'm saying? I'm restoring it to everybody. He didn't come in and say that, but this is what he said. Read.
It is not for you to know the times or the seasons.
It what?
It is not for you to know the times or the seasons.
Like it ain't. You should. It ain't for you to know exactly when the kingdom gonna be restored. Read.
Which the Father had put in his own power.
Which the what?
Which the Father had put in his own power.
Read on.
Verse 8. But ye shall receive power.
Mm-hmm.
After that, the Holy Spirit is come upon you.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea, and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost part of the earth.
Unto the what?
And unto the uttermost part of the earth.
You're gonna be a witness unto me, meaning what is this? When Christ said you're gonna be a witness unto me in these different parts of the earth, what is he talking about? You're gonna be a witness unto me. Read it one more time.
Acts chapter 1, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
But ye shall receive power.
You shall what?
Receive power.
Meaning authority. Read.
After that, the Holy Spirit is come upon you.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall be witnesses unto me.
You're going to be witnesses unto me. Read.
Both in Jerusalem.
In Jerusalem.
And in all Judea.
What is Judea? Well, first of all, what is Jerusalem? I would go ahead.
Is it that the people of the Most High? It's like
give me more.
The people from our land, basically. I would say the Jews that wasn't moved out or scattered.
Right. But what is Jerusalem? You're right though. But what is Jerusalem? Go ahead.
It's the capital of Judea.
It's the capital city. Just like America got their capital, DC. Our capital city was Jerusalem. That was our capital city. You understand? What is Judea? Go ahead.
Judea is just the land.
It's more than just the land. It's more than just the land. Think about the term Judea. Where
is that the land where the Judites?
Yeah, it's the bulk of where the Judites would live. That's Judea. Here's an example. The south side of Chicago would be Judea. The west side of Chicago would be Judea. That's where the Jews dwell. Everybody understand? And what's the uttermost parts of the earth? Read it from the top again. You got to break this down so you brothers understand these things. Let's go.
Acts chapter 1, verse 8. But ye shall receive power. After that, the Holy Spirit is come upon you. And ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem. And in all Judea.
And in all Judea.
And in Samaria.
And what's Samaria? Samaria. Karyash.
So like you said, is this saying even where the heathens are at?
Hell no. What is Samaria? What is the land of Samaria known for, brother? Go ahead.
So Samaria is a northern part of Israel.
Huh?
So Samaria is the northern part of Israel where the northern tribes dwell at.
That's what you get a brother hand. Samaria is where the northern tribes, right? The tribe of Gad, the tribe of Issachar. That's Samaria. This is spiritual because the Lord is. This is whom the Lord wants his disciples to go teach. Everybody understand? Read on.
And unto the uttermost part of the earth.
What's the uttermost parts of the earth? Go ahead.
It's where our brothers were scattered in Corinth, Galatia.
Get it, brother. Get it, brother. You understand? So the Lord wants these men to be a witness unto him in all of these areas.
Right.
What is it that Christ is asking of them when he says that he wants them to be a witness unto these different places? You ever done?
And so is it just like bringing the truth to the people?
Yeah. What is it, if I'm a witness unto you, what am I doing for you?
You speaking of what I am, who I am.
That's what you did, brother. You understand? I'm speaking on your behalf. Our job at the UPK, whether we want to do it or not, is to speak on the behalf of Christ. You understand? Speak on what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? What he stood for, what he's coming for. All of those things are you being a witness unto Christ. You're testifying about who this man is. Everybody understand? Yeah.
I was just gonna say I usually like to look at it like we pretty much representing him. Like if it was in the courts, like a court or something like that, we would be the ones representing him.
That's exactly something like that. That's exactly what you're doing. What's another form of us representing Christ? Physically, in a carnal way. Go ahead.
Following these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That too, of course, but what else? Come on.
Brotherhood.
The brotherhood, what else?
How we dress?
Are you on to it? What is it that we wear that let the people know that we represent Christ? We come in Christ's name. Come on.
The shield, David.
Get a brother in hand. This shield that we wearing, you letting the earth know that this is the man who you represent. Why? Because it's the shield of who?
The shield of David, sir.
Who sits on David's throne? Is it David? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Christ. Christ is the one who sits on David's throne. When you going around wearing this shield, just like the police wear a badge, they letting you know they what? They
represent
the police, though. The government of the United, they letting you know they defend the United, they represent the United States in every form. They're gonna kill, protect, serve, and protect. But we wear these shields the same way to let everybody know that we represent Christ. Like Suge Knight, you know what I'm saying, said at the Source Awards, we riding with him. And they say, tell Tupac to keep his guard up and let him know we ride with. That's how we do it. We ride. That's who we riding with, Christ. Everybody understand? That's the whole purpose. You wearing that shield. Go ahead.
What's so heavy about what you're bringing out?
I
wear a shield at my slavery, and the brother, like I had never even met before, but he knew, you know what I'm saying, that I knew I was an Israelite because of the shield of David.
Mm-hmm. Damn right. White people be appalled that you went. They want to know why you got it all. Well, you Jewish? No, I'm a Jew. Not Jewish. Read
Acts chapter 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things,
these the last words that he said to these brothers. We had been rolling with and teaching for years. So you understand that was his last what? How would you say that was his last what that he gave them brothers? His last piece of what? Game. That was his last piece of game that he dropped on these men. You understand? Read.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld.
While they what?
While they beheld.
While they looking at this cat, read.
He was taken up.
He was what?
Taken up.
Christ was taken up. Read.
And a cloud was.
And a what?
And a cloud.
And a what?
And a cloud.
Better known as what? Was it an actual cloud that took Christ up? What is it that took Christ up? Wrong? An I.S.U.P.K. That's get it, brother. That's a good way to explain it. Identified as a chariot. We changed the hell with the UFO. Instead, the IFO was Christ was taken up, and what the earth know as a UFO, he was taken up. Read.
Going to come. He was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Verse 10. And while they looked up steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel.
2 what?
2 men stood by them in white apparel.
We can almost assume these were what? That stood by them. Go ahead.
Angels of the Lord.
Angels. You understand? Stood by them in white apparel. And this is what they said. Read.
Verse 11. Which also said, ye men of Galilee.
Ye men of what?
Of Galilee.
Read.
Why stand ye gazing up into heaven?
Why are you looking like that? You understand? Read.
This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven.
Which is what?
This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven.
Go ahead.
Shall so come in like manner as he has seen him go into heaven.
What does that mean? We just read. That's hardcore. In the room, the brother Chill just went through a room. He heard him. He did that old street like shit. That nigga ready. He ready, man. Go ahead, bro.
IFO's coming back and they're not coming back to play.
Get it, brother. Kayaj.
Right, so the same way he left is the same way he come back.
Same way that Christ left. He left in a UFO. He coming back in a UFO. He left in peace, but he coming back for what? War. With that, pass class over to Precinct Officer Kayaj.
The I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We have the I.S.U.P.K done out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're here to be saluted only. They're here to be saluted only. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Taj is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, verses 8 through 10. Aisha means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of increase the Lord gives you.